This is an elderflower tree. You usually find them in the hedgerow. They don't grow much taller than this one, and they're in flower now. So if I show you the flowers, it looks a bit like an umbellifera, but it isn't, because it's a tree, because it's got woody branches, you can see here. But you can see all the little flowers come together in one long stalk. And this thing here, this is the flower head. So for the cordial you need 20 flower heads. When you're choosing your location to collect your elderflowers, you mustn't ever use anything close to a roadside, especially not right on the edge of the road, because the particulate matter can get accumulating on these flowers and then it ends up going into your cordial. So that's one flower head there, and you need 20 of them. So please make sure that you leave enough so that some can turn into elderberries. The elderberries can be food for the birds, and also enough to shed to make some more elder trees. Now, if you're not sure if it is an elderberry or an elderflower tree, then look for that woody branch. The leaves, we've got this 5 leaflets, so that's one leaf there that I'm holding, with 2 pairs and 1 on its own. So look out for that 5 leaflet there. That's one distinguishing figure. And then the woody branches. The younger ones can be quite greeny, but they're definitely woody eventually. Also, they smell. Elderflowers are very fragrant. And when you pick them, make sure you choose a really bright sunny day, and then all these flower heads will be open properly, and then the pollen will be there, and that's what gives the elderflower its scent and the elderflower taste that will go into your cordial. If you're still not sure if it is an elder, if you can find a twig from your elderflower. So if you're not sure, break off a branch, have a look for that in a pith that you can usually squish with your nail, or if it's that missing, you've got a hollow tube there, and that's your elder. So if you're not sure, don't pick. But these flowers are very fragrant, and hopefully with the leaf and the twigs and the shape of the bush and the shape of the flowers, you should be able to identify it. So nice sunny day, 20 of these for Elderflower Cordial. You will need 3.5 pounds of sugar, about 1 3/4 kilograms. Place 3 pints of boiling water, or 1.5 litres of boiling water, into a heat-proof pan. Add the sugar, and the tartaric or citric acid. Stir until all the sugar and tartaric or citric acid have dissolved. Then leave it to cool. You can do this before you actually pick your elderflowers. I like to do this in the evening, leave it to cool overnight, then in the morning when it's a nice sunny day, you can go out to pick your elderflower and your water is ready. So you're making a sugar syrup now. I'm making a double batch here, so I have put in 3.4 litres of boiling water, 60 grams of citric acid, 3 kilograms of sugar. And now I'm going to leave that to cool. When your sugar syrup is cooled down, add 20 heads of elderflower and your 2 sliced lemons. Give it a stir. And then leave to seep for 24 hours, stirring periodically. You can leave it for longer, but be careful it doesn't start fermenting. Your citric acid or tartaric acid should stop it fermenting and turning into champagne. But if you want the proper recipe for champagne, then look at my other video. Okay, that will do. Leave that overnight. And we'll come back to that in the morning. After the Elderflower Cordial has seeped for 24 hours, then remove all the lemon and the flowers. I like to do this in 2 stages. Once with a sieve to get the big stuff out, and next through some muslin. Try and let it drip back into the saucepan or the jug so that you don't lose any of the liquid. Once all the big bits have gone, you can then put it through some muslin to get rid of the tiny pieces. If you've got enough muslin for a double layer, then that will save you time, but I just like to do it twice through one layer. Just be careful you don't go too high above the level of your bowl, or it will start to seep out. Try not to rush, nice and slow, and if you can try and keep the muslin tight, then it won't dribble over the top. This is the Elderflower Cordial filtered once. Still has some little bits of anthers inside it. Perfectly fine if you want to drink it like this. You can bottle it straight away, but I'm going to put it through the muslin one more time. And that's it, filtered a second time. Now it's ready for bottling. Now make sure your bottles are nice and clean. Now we can use glass or plastic bottles, either work, but make sure that you sterilise them using hot water, and some kind of sterilising powder is great, and then rinse them out before you fill them up. Once you've bottled it, you can label it and then you can keep it in the fridge and it will stay for about 3 or 4 weeks. Or if you want to freeze it, it freezes really well. Don't forget to dilute it, so it's just like squash, a little bit of cordial and then water, or you can use fizzy water to get a non-alcoholic elderflower champagne. Enjoy!